Hello again, everybody. This is Rocket Rick J18 from the launching pad. And today I want to talk with you about a challenge that Sammy Thunder gave us about 11, 12 days ago. And it was in a video which he titled Lost in the Chase. Do we even appreciate our collections anymore? And what he asked us to do was to get a card out that we were really thrilled about getting when we got it, and ask ourselves whether we still feel the same way about it, and whether, what are the reasons, I guess, that make us feel differently, or what are the reasons why we feel the same. And so I picked a card which I've shown on my channel a number of times, and it was a card that I was absolutely thrilled to get when I got it. And I got it about, I think, around 1986. I'm guessing 86 or 87. I got it. I remember where I got it. I got it at a local card show. It was at a hotel that was here in town. It's no longer a hotel. And I got it in a raw condition. I didn't pay very much money for it, even though it's a great card. It wasn't in particularly wonderful condition at the time that I got it, but not bad condition. And then I think about 2 years later, I was at another card show, and I had brought the card with me because the the person who was portrayed on the card was going to be at the show, and so I thought, well, maybe I'll get that card signed. And so I asked a few collectors and a couple of dealers whether or not they thought it was a good idea, and I got a variety of answers. At that time, most people probably thought that it was not a good idea, that would probably lower the value. But I think the best advice I got, and the one that I took, was if you feel like it's something you'd like to have in your collection, and you're not worried about what the value is, either today or at some date in the future, go ahead and get it signed. I mean, what's the problem? And I thought about that for a little bit, and I decided to go ahead and do it. So uh, I took this card, and I got it graded later on, but I got it autographed at a show in Cincinnati where Mickey Mantle was present. And I'm gonna try to get this in some little better shape to. And as you can see, the autograph is kind of light now because I used it, and then in 2022 at the national conference in Atlantic City, I got it encapsulated in a PSA slab, and they graded it a 2 for which is good condition, and they graded the autograph a 7. And the reason why it was kind of downgraded at the time was that uh, I think mainly just because of the fact that it had lightened somewhat and was no longer as bold and crisp as it was at one time. And that really was probably because I didn't do much to take care of the autograph after I got it. I put it in a top loader. I kept it out of the light for the most part, but even so, it's still faded some. And anyway, long story short, I just love this card. I loved it when I got it, and I have continued to love it. But when he asked the question, when Sammy asked the question, "Do we feel the same way about it?" I had to say no. Um, at the time, I was just over the moon about getting this, and I didn't worry about what it was worth and what its value might be at some point in the future, yada yada yada. I just really enjoyed the card, and I didn't care what it was worth. Well, it turned out, of course, that whatever it was worth is worth a good deal more now because the card itself has gone up in value since 1988 or 1986, and the autograph has gone up considerably in value, and so it turned out to be the right decision. But I don't even care about that. I really don't care at all how much this card is worth because it's never going to leave my possession. I'm not ever going to get rid of it. I'm not ever going to change it into something else. I'm glad I got it encapsulated, and I just think that it's a wonderful card, and I'm very happy to have it. So I guess I would say I don't feel the same way about it. I think because I feel more in tune with what collecting is really all about than I did 30 some years ago, uh, 35 years ago, 38 years ago, whatever that number is, a long time ago. So I do feel really good about it now. I'm glad I went through the steps that I went through. I'm glad I still have the card. I'm glad it's in, a more permanent uh, slab that I'm not worried about what it's worth or any of those things. I think my attitude towards collecting has matured somewhat in that I I just don't worry so much about the things anymore like I did at one time. And I think that if you have a card that you loved and you get it out and you don't still love it, well, maybe it wasn't a forever card for you. Uh, this is a forever card. I don't ever plan to get rid of it. I don't want to change one thing about it. I've thought about, uh, getting a new autograph, but I don't want to do that. I think the stages that I went through, um, I'm now at a place in my life where, I just really can enjoy things without having to put a value on it. So that's my take on Sammy's challenge. I told him that I didn't know if I still felt the same about it. I wasn't sure about that, and that I probably would really want to think about it and, would get back to him with an answer. Well, this is my answer. I still love this card. I don't want to change anything about it. And I just want to continue to go on enjoying it for as long as I possibly can. So, Sammy, thanks for uh, doing this. I'm sorry it took me 11 days to figure out what I thought, but I really wanted to give it mature thought. That is to say, I wanted it to age a little bit. And so I'm going to put the link to Sammy's video down in the comments or in the description below, and so that you can find it and you can judge for yourself how you still feel about, a particular card in your collection. I'm really glad I have mine. So thanks so much, Sammy. Take care, and uh, I will see you in the sweet by and by. Um, and in the meantime, this is Rocket Rick J18, wishing you that all your collecting dreams will come true. Take care.